really is no other career where you can make as big a difference as you can as a lawyer. So if you think there's something in society that needs to change, the people who get those changes to happen, whether it's through drafting legislation or bringing lawsuits, are lawyers. It's still the engine of change in our society.
If you want to practice law in California, where better to go to law school than the place where the law is actually made? I mean, we are the legal center of California here.
This is the seat of one of the most influential state governments in the world, not just in the United States. For our students, being situated in the capital of the state of California means that their careers, even if they end up practicing in California throughout them, are necessarily going to be intercultural, are necessarily going to be transnational.
We have a lot of programs here that deal with capital lawyering, with being involved in drafting legislation, being involved in lobbying for laws, and the incredibly close proximity to the seat of California government means that students sort of get that energy of making changes, making more statewide and then national changes, because we're in a place of change.
The campus itself is pretty remarkable. We have this beautiful open 14-acre kind of campus that we get to take full advantage of, and I think that's pretty unique and special. The students talk a lot about just having this space and kind of loving the space, and there's a peace and calm here, and even though our students are stressed out because they're going through law school and trying to do their best, I think there's a lot of opportunity to just decompress and enjoy themselves. I think having a gym, having a basketball court, having on-campus housing, having places where you can sit outside and kind of just enjoy the sun, having places where you can just go and you can either study or take a quick nap. You can't do that everywhere, and so I think there's a lot of appreciation for what we have here.
At McGeorge, we give you opportunities to interact with faculty and staff outside of the classroom in community events. And one event we had last year was Choir, 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 an international group that teaches a song to a large group of non-singers. And it was a great, great time for everybody.
One of McGeorge's 3 centers of distinction is the Global Center. And the Global Center has a few different roles to play. One of its roles is helping to ensure that all of our students get the most cutting-edge education possible with respect to international and transnational law. We also work to ensure that our students get a high degree of intercultural legal competence.
The Capitol Center is one of our 3 centers of distinction at McGeorge, and in the Capitol Center, our students have an opportunity to learn about government and what government lawyers do.
My experience has included an internship at the City Attorney's Office in the city of Roseville during my first summer. During my second year, I externed for units at the City Attorney's Office in Sacramento, and I'm currently now at a paid position at the City Attorney's Office in Elk Grove.
Students in the Capitol Center take the Introduction to Capital Lawyering class, then they have the option of taking a number of elective classes. One of those classes is my seminar, the California Initiative Seminar.
Last year in 2016, when we had 17 ballot measures on the ballot, we had 300 people in the lecture hall who came to our public forum, and it was a pretty awesome experience, and I think that we helped to educate some California voters.
McGeorge's trial advocacy program is pretty comprehensive. We take students and we teach them every single part of trying a case before a jury. We teach students how to give opening statements to the jury, how to do direct examinations of witnesses in their own cases. I've had to cross-examine witnesses who are called by the other side, how to give compelling closing arguments, how to engage in selecting a jury. The growth we see in our students in terms of their self-confidence, their ability to speak publicly, their ability to represent clients with energy and passion, it's sort of exponential growth.
Sacramento is a very diverse community. It's probably the most diverse community in the state of California, and there's a growing and vibrant community of immigration attorneys. It's a great place to have a career. The Immigration Law Clinic is for upper division law students, and it allows them to get real client experience. They're going to be working with the clients from the initial consultation all the way through to the resolution of the case. So the students are able to represent individuals in asylum applications, applications for family benefits, as well as in removal proceedings in immigration court.
We have an annual immigration fair that we hold either in October or September, which is one of the biggest events that McGeorge has here on campus for students to be involved and members of the community to come and join and get free immigration help. My personal experience working here at the Immigration Clinic has been so satisfying. This is the most hands-on experience that I've gotten at McGeorge with clients and with attorneys that are supervising my work.
The Prisoner Civil Rights Mediation Clinic provides students, mainly third years, with an opportunity to co-mediate prisoner civil rights cases with judges at the Federal District Court in Sacramento. Through the clinic, students have an opportunity to work directly with federal judges, professionals who've achieved excellence in their careers. They have an opportunity to practice their interviewing skills that they learn in Global Lawyering Skills 1, but they actually get to practice them in actual cases. They get an opportunity to explore more areas of constitutional law as well as alternative dispute resolution.
The Cases and Places course itself, it's a 4-day trip. We spend 3 nights camping. Last year it was at Big Trees State Park, a night in Owens Valley, and a night at a hot springs on the far side of Death Valley, actually over into Nevada. Sitting around a campfire, I think there's no better way to bond with your professor than sitting there having the kind of intimate, special conversations you can only have in those places.
A distinctive feature of our curriculum at McGeorge is the legal profession course, which is in the first year. Law is not one career, it's hundreds of careers, and we want to connect you with a career that you're passionate about. And to help us with this, we partner in the first year with our wonderful Career Development Office.
During the school year, we spend a lot of time working with current students and recent graduates and alumni on really developing their individual career plan and where they want to be when they graduate or what the next step is they want to take in their career.
There are more than 350 judges who are McGeorge graduates. 2 state Supreme Court justices, 2 Ninth Circuit justices. Right now, sitting in our building, we have faculty who have authored 120 different books. We have the editors of 3 different casebook series. Our faculty are writing the books that other law schools use to teach their students. I cannot imagine a more exciting place to go to law school than McGeorge.